Happy Friday. So I've explored the leader as the Sherpa, the seer, the coach, and the visionary. And the last role I believe the leader should play to get teams and organisations through 2025 and beyond, and all that that's going to bring, is to be the valiant. And the valiant is brave and courageous. And the leader is courageous by being vulnerable. And people often see vulnerability as a weakness. When someone says, I don't know how to do that, or I made a mistake. But vulnerability is a sign of courage. And I'm going to read Brené Brown's definition of vulnerability. Uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. But vulnerability is not weakness. It's our most accurate measure of courage. Our willingness to own and engage with our vulnerability determines the depth of our courage and the clarity of our purpose. The level to which we protect ourselves from being vulnerable is a measure of our fear and disconnection. Now, people often see vulnerability as admirable because it means you're being truthful, you're being authentic, you're being your honest self. You're not trying to hide behind a mask and be something you're not. What people see is what they get. And as the leader, as the valiant, is prepared to say, I don't know what the answer is to that. What do you think? That I don't know how we solve this problem. What do you think? Which decision, which direction do you think is the best to take? So they're prepared to say they don't know, and no one said that leaders had to know everything. People get into a leadership position and suddenly think, I have to be the know-all. Well, no, that's why you have a team that help you with these things. You guide and coach and mentor, motivate and inspire. You don't have to know everything. And you're transparent. You say things as they are. You're authentic. And I wanted to quote what Dave Nevgott, he's the co-founder and CMO at Hubstaff. And he talked about, you want your people to have input on important decisions. So you share information. And often leaders worry about the information they're sharing with the team and how they'll react to certain pieces of information. And he says, don't worry about how your team will react to certain types of information. Transparency often means sharing uncomfortable truths. And he says, if you assume that your team can't handle information as well as you can, you're treating them like they're inferior. You either believe you're more intelligent and stable than they are, or worry that transparency gives you less authority and power over your team. Vulnerability and transparency. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.